What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new to the channel, I'm Pokedubs, and today we're going to throw it back just a little bit as we head to pre-Scarlet and Violet era. We got the Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon premium collection boxes showed up at Zeke's, and I decided to get all three of them so we could take a look at them and see what's inside. So without further ado, let's jump right into the content. Alright guys, so as you can see, we've got all three Eeveelution VMAX Premium Collection boxes, and we're just going to arbitrarily start with Vaporeon and go from there. So let's snap this one open quick. Awesome. So right off the bat, we've got the promos. So the Vaporeon V looks super clean, super cute. I actually love all of these V and VMAX promos from all these boxes. I've opened these before, but that was quite a while ago, so I was actually kind of stoked to see these come back into the shop so we could take a look at all three of them together. And I don't know, I don't want to say take a break from, but just pivot over to something other than something Scarlet and Violet era, just for a brief second. But here is the Vaporeon VMAX, which is super cool. It gets cooler the longer you look at it because you got all kinds of water Pokemon in the background. You got like Wishy-Washies and stuff. There's a Milotic. It's pretty sweet. Jellicent in there. I love it. So that's very cool. With that, we've got our usual giant Vaporeon VMAX promo card. Very cool. Still textured. It's literally just a large version of the VMAX. Same material, everything. So that's pretty sweet. And then as far as pack selection, so we're really going to switch it up. We got some very different stuff going on here today. We've got, yeah, I thought so, 2 Evolving Skies, a Rebel Clash, Sword and Shield base set, Fusion Strike, and Chilling Reign. So a pretty good spread from the Sword and Shield block. And then we get a Vaporeon pin, which is super nice. I think these look very slick. It's a little double pin. So very cool. If collecting these is your thing, it is my thing. So these are very neat. And then we get a jumbo trio coin, which is pretty cool. Pretty neat little coin. And that's that. So we will jump into the packs. I think I'm going to go with Chilling Reign, Fusion, Rebel Clash, Sword and Shield base set, and then we'll end on Evolving Skies, because Evolving Skies probably has the biggest hit potential. Not likelihood, but the highest value cards that you can get out of a set. So we're gonna give all these ones away because I haven't done that for a while here. So there's that one. These ones now I have to remember. Hopefully I can keep myself in check. I gotta do the card trick for all these. So we're gonna kick things off with a Psychic Energy, and this video is actually recorded after I posted the 500 subscriber video. So again, thank you guys so much. I've already seen some of the comments. Some of them have made me tear up because it's like everything I've ever been looking for starting this community, and I'll get more into that in a little bit. But I did get a piece of feedback to try to keep my left hand still, and I never really thought of it. And that's a great piece of feedback because once I read that, I went back and watched, and I totally get what I'm doing with my left hand a lot. So I apologize, guys. I will try my best to keep that in mind as we go on here. So let's put it to the test. We got Psychic Energy. There's a Rugged Helmet. Galarian Chestplate. We got Caitlyn. That's cool. Galarian Slowpoke. Crabrawler. The Snorunt. Such an interesting Pokemon. Weedle. I am like obsessed with this art. I pulled this one quite a bit in the time of opening Chilling Reign, and I just thought that this Weedle art was awesome with the hair across doing crunches, I think, in the background. Yeah, that's fantastic. The cast form, here's another. Sorry guys, I know a lot of you guys actually like it, which is very, very humbling. But I am a sucker for some of the most simple arts. These crocheted ones are some of my favorite. I love this one so much. That's absolutely fantastic. So we got the Venipede and a Kecleon for the rare. So, yep, trying out some new things. Yeah, 500 subscriber video came out. As of right now, this is actually very unusual. I'm filming this video quite late. It's like 11 p.m. But trying to squeeze some in because I'm leaving this coming week for NAIC to go compete. So trying to get some videos out the door before we go so I can have them scheduled in advance. But yeah, it's like 11 p.m. on Sunday, which is very different for me. I usually record them like over my lunch break or something, but here we are as we jump into a Zoomerl. For some reason I swore I saw a shimmer in the back, and I was wrong. And did I don't know. See, it is too late for me. That's a symptom of getting old. I'm forgetting if I've been giving out codes, all that good stuff. So here we go into Galar Mine. Was actually one of my favorite stadiums. It's really good in what used to be like control and stall decks, because what it does is the retreat cost of both active Pokemon is now 2 colorless energy more. So a deck that I used to like to play was Durant Mill. And one of the aspects of that was you would bring up like a boss's orders or something. One of your opponent's like retreat cost heavy Pokemon into the active, and then you play the stadium, so it's like really hard for them to get it out unless they have a switch. And then you pivot that there, and you just start milling their deck away. It sounds really nasty, but that's the premise of control decks, which maybe I'll start to talk about more. But that stadium was really fun. For some people, myself included. Speed Energy was really good. I feel like I'm already going to get hung up on talking about cards that I miss, because these are all rotated now. So it's a bummer, but Speed Energy is very good. It's a lightning energy when it's attached to a Pokemon. And when you attach this energy to a lightning Pokemon, you just draw 2 cards. So that was really good energy acceleration in a lot of decks. You got Meditite, Growlithe, fantastic art. Yo, I just put like 3 cards out. Sorry, guys. Milcery, Impidimp, Galarian Runerigus. I always fumble up on that name. And we got a Capraja V. Capraja. Very cool. Nothing insane, but like, look at that. That art does Capraja justice. What a unit. An absolute unit of a Pokemon. So, there we go. We got our first little hit, and we'll take it. Sword and Shield base set was one of my favorite sets. One of my favorite sets from the whole Sword and Shield block. A lot of really cool cards you can get out of here, like the Gold Quick Ball. I believe the regular Giovanni Full Art Boss's Orders came out of this one. Switch was reprinted in this one. Great card, actually. And it has been reprinted since this block rotated, so we can still use this card, and that'll kick off our playable pile. We got Ferrothorn, Reboot. Love Reboot. I love that whole evolution line to get to Cinderace. Clobbopus, Goldeen, Ghastly, my boy. That art is great. And we've got, I'm focusing on trying to balance my arm, and it's throwing me off. So we got Poniard, Roselia, Rookidee, and Drapion for the rare. All right, so let's hop into Evolving Cries, as a lot of people like to call it, because everybody goes searching for the infamous Moonbreon, and nobody can find it because it's really hard to come by, which would be why it's so expensive. Got Elemental Badge. That was a really cool item card for Jolteon VMAX decks. We got Swoobat, Hippopotamus, Phoebos, Nickit, Bergmite. We got Roggenrola, Hydreigon in a reverse holofoil. That's pretty cool. Very, very neat art. Stirring it up. And we've got Shiftry for the rare. Actually, the Hydreigon is also a rare. So nothing crazy out of there. We got one more Evolving Skies pack for this box. And then we'll jump right into another one. See what we can get. I thought these would just be fun to take a look at because while I have opened up an insane amount of Sword and Shield block packs personally, I had never done any on the channel because I just recently started the channel. Pumpkaboo, insane card. I went over this one in my Halloween booster pack video, but this one's really, really good, especially right now because a lot of stadiums are meant to disrupt a lot of decks, shut a lot of things off, and that can be a huge inconvenience, especially from me as a Lugia player. Pumpkaboo, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard a stadium and play. So that's really good. It's kind of a bummer to have this then pretty much useless Pokemon in play, but that's kind of the name of the game. A lot of these Pokemon are just support Pokemon. Believe it or not, contrary to popular belief when getting into the game, not every Pokemon that you play in your deck is going to be doing damage. A lot of them are actually meant for just support purposes. Pumpkaboo being one of them. Floetta. And we have a Flapple. Interesting Pokemon. I still don't know, after all these years, if I'm on board with Flapple. Just seems kind of interesting to me. So now I think we're going to jump into the Flareon box, but we got some cardboard and plastic, so you know what we got to do. All right, awesome. So here we've got the same deal. We've got a Flareon V promo, which I think this is honestly, Flareon's not my favorite of the three. But this art is absolutely fantastic. Look at that, just chilling in front of the fireplace, lighting the fireplace actually. Sitting in front of the chair, the yarn balls, I don't know, there's just such a cozy art. I really, really like it. And then we've got the Flareon VMAX with the Executor sitting there. I think that's a Slowpoke chilling in the background. But that's very, very cool. And then just the big jumbo version of the same thing. Very neat. And this one makes it a little clearer that, yes, that is indeed a Slowpoke. Just chilling, living his best life. So that's awesome. And then we've got, I mean, it's the same coin, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that. But here we have the Flareon pin. Got the little Fire Energy logos in the background. All right, so you guys won't notice a difference, but there's actually like 8 hours between when I showed this pin and right now, because last night when I was opening packs, our son kept waking up, so I had to go take care of that, and that's fine. So we're gonna jump back into these this morning. We're gonna start off with the Chilling Rain. See what we can get out of here. There's some pretty cool alt arts with the Shadow Rider and Ice Rider Calyrex that were pretty sweet. Let's see what we got. So we've got Lightning Energy, Weeding Gloves. All these gloves were kind of seemed like kind of a meme. Echoing Horn is a pretty good card right now. Put a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile onto their bench. So it can be kind of annoying, actually. Whirlipede. We got Mareep. Ralts. Castform. Rainy Form. Very cool. Snover. Galarian Yamask. Such an interesting Pokemon. Sobble. Sobble was... The whole Sobble to Inteleon line was an absolute staple in the previous format. When you'd evolve to Drizzile, you'd get to go search in your deck for a trainer card. And then one of the Inteleon had an ability where you'd get to go search for 2 trainer cards, which is insanely powerful. That was so good. And we've got a Metagross V. Nothing insane, but you know what? It's a pull, and Metagross is pretty cool. So we take those. We take those around here. You gotta get excited about all the Pokemon cards, because that's what we're about. It's about the Pokemon. No Pokemon left behind. That's my policy. It's my policy around here, and we're sticking to it. Okay, so we got Grass Energy, Elsa Sparkle, very, very good card for the current Mew VMAX decks. Beware, Skaters Park, which I didn't think was a very good stadium at first. I don't think anybody else thought so, but in the current Qianpao deck, the stadium's actually pretty decent. Whenever either player's active Pokemon retreats, put any basic energy that would be discarded into their hand instead of the discard pile. So that's pretty good, because with the Qianpao deck, there's the Baxcalibur that just keeps letting you attach water energy from your hand, which is insanely powerful. So this is a pretty good card. Clobbopus. You got Tynamo. Such a neat art of Tynamo. Like real water. That's cool. Zorua. One of my faves. I love Zorua. Shelter. There's Caterpie. What a beautiful art of Caterpie. Caterpie. That's very cool. Cross Receiver is what I was wanting to say. And we've got Golem. Lighten up for the rare. So going to Rebel Clash. Rebel Clash wasn't that insane of a set. I believe... I'm actually not... I don't remember correctly. I was about to say that the Charizard VMAX came out of Rebel Clash, but it did not. I'm not sure what good cards came out of Rebel Clash, honestly. Heliolisk, I didn't open much Rebel Clash myself, so that's kind of why I'm blanking. Heracross. Capacious Bucket was an insanely good card. Search your deck for up to 2 water energy cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. That is basically Qianpao's ability now, is a built-in Capacious Bucket, which is really, really good. So, yeah, unfortunately, this card is rotated. So we're actually not even going to put it into the playable pile because we can't play it. We got Stuffle. Super adorable. Coughing. Impidimp. Shinx. Love Shinx. That one's cool. Palisand. There's an interesting Pokemon. And Barrascuda. For the rare, so nothing out of there. We'll jump into Sword and Shield base set. See if we get any of those sweet gold cards, which we will not, because for those that don't know, the code cards used to be telling of whether you were going to get a hit or not. And I wasn't a big fan of that because you just knew right away if your pack was just going to be... I mean, I usually appreciate it anyway, but just kind of knowing whether you're going to get a hit or not is not super fun. So the all green background with the black border is not a hit. And if you got one that had the white background with the black border, that generally was supposed to be indicative of a hit. So wasn't a big fan of that. I'm glad they got rid of that. But I guess some people were, because you could just rip it open and know right away if you got a hit or not. We got Rotom Bike. There's the Drizzile I was talking about. So yeah, you evolve into the Drizzile, and it's got the Shady Dealings ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So insanely powerful, especially in a format where we had Scoop Up Net, which was legal and kind of broken. So you could evolve the Sobble into the Drizzile, go search for a trainer card, and then use Scoop Up Net to pick it up. If you had another Sobble that was already out for a turn, you just evolve that again, go search for trainer cards, and you just kind of chain that. Very, very, very powerful. Galarian Meowth. Scorbunny. Sinistea. Oops. There's a... Jeez. Yikes. It was a long night. And I just woke up. We're cranking this out before I start work here, so it's a journey, and you're here with me. We got Pikachu, Potion, and Morpeko for the rare there. So now we jump into 2 Evolving Skies. Let's see what we get out of these bad boys. Let's go 4. And we start with a Metal Energy. Lombre. Lucky Ice Pop's kind of a silly card. It can be pretty good. I played it in one deck at one time. Heal 20 damage from your active Pokemon. If you healed any damage this way, flip a coin. If heads, put this Lucky Ice Pop into your hand instead of the discard pile. So if you keep getting lucky on flipping heads, you can just keep reusing it, which is kind of funny. I think my biggest streak was I healed like 160 damage with one Lucky Ice Pop, which is really funny. We got Litleo. Eevee. We love Eevee. Cutiefly. Hitmonchan. Classic Gen 1er. Love to see it. We got Tropius. Tropius is the rare there. We got one more pack of Evolving Skies for the Flareon box. And then we've got Jolteon. So, super exciting week coming up here. Gotta get a couple videos done. I work Monday, Tuesday, and half of Wednesday. And then we are hitting the road for Columbus, Ohio for the North American International Championships. It's going to be an insane time. In the 500 subscriber giveaway video, I've seen a lot of you guys asking for more vlog content. I'll try to keep those going. It's we're hitting the end of the season here for competitive Pokemon. So the World Championships will be coming up in August, and then we won't have any tournaments for about a month after that. So NAIC is going to be my last chance to get a vlog in. So here we got the Jolteon box. One of my favorite evolutions. Super sick. So let's get this cardboard and plastic taken care of. Okay, so here's the Jolteon stuff. We'll start with the Jolteon pin. Super cool, kind of like the others. Double pin. Very, very cool. And then we've got, I'll sleeve these up simultaneously. We have got the Jolteon V, which I'm a big fan of. Very cool. Flying around above the city. That's super neat. I'm not a huge fan of the Jolteon VMAX promo here. I think he looks kind of goofy. I don't know, something about his face that's just kind of silly looking, but it's Jolteon VMAX nonetheless. It's super sick. This was semi-viable when it first came out. Does max Thunder Rumble for 100. This attack also does 100 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it, so you can do some cheeky spread damage with it. And there's the Jolteon VMAX Jumbo card. We love to see it. So we'll start with Chilling Reign. Yeah, back to what I was saying. NAIC is going to be my last shot to do a vlog for this season anyway. So we're going to get that started here. In a day or two, I'll start the pre-recording for it. Show you guys kind of like what is entailed with like packing up for a tournament, a bigger one, all that stuff. So we'll have another vlog coming out in a couple weeks, and pretty excited about it. Super excited about NAIC, a little nervous, but excited to... I even had a dream about it last night, going to the Pokemon Center shop. How pathetic is that? I'm super excited to go there. I know they've got a lot of exclusive merch this year, and I'm a big sucker for Pokemon merch. And they've got like a NAIC hoodie and like a crew neck pullover, a couple t-shirts, coffee mugs, all that kind of stuff. And then their Scoop Up Net. This card was insanely broken. Put one of your Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon V or GX into your hand. Discard all attached cards. So that's where you can chain the Drizzile and Inteleon evolutions. Just super powerful. Yeah, plus we get the cool competitor kits for NAIC. I think I've shown a picture of last year's, which was super nice. This year's is going to be really cool as well. It's based on the Eeveelutions, so this is on theme. Very cool. Phalanx, and we've got a Scizor for the rare. Let's jump into Fusion Strike. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm not expecting a ton out of the competition side of this. I'll be playing Lugia again. It's a different variation of Lugia this time around. See how it goes. I'm not really expecting a lot. Quick Ball was a absolute staple that sadly rotated. You can play this card only if you discard another card from your hand, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, reveal it, and put it to your hand, shuffle your deck afterward. This was like the primary ball search card that we had for quite a while. Very good, but good old Quick Ball is no longer with us, rotated out of the format, so that's okay. It's going to happen sometimes. But yeah, not expecting a whole lot out of the tournament side of things. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm obviously going to try. But it's going to be a lot of fun nonetheless. We got a good group going. I think I only said 3 last time, but we actually have 4 guys going from Zeke's. So it's going to be a great time. We got a sweet hotel right next to the venue, which if you've never been to the Columbus Convention Center, that place is insanely massive. It's very big. So got an upside down lightning energy. That's interesting. Doug Trio. But yeah, we got a hotel right next to the convention center. It's gonna be super sweet. Yeah, going to the Pokemon Center on Thursday, so we'll get that recorded. I'll obviously be recording that in my vlog, but I might shoot some short form content, give you a little preview. This is obviously going to be a week or two until I get the vlog out. I absolutely love this Whimsicott here for a second. Big fan of Whimsicott. I love Whimsicott. And I actually don't think I have this one in my... I do have a little Whimsicott section in my binder, so we're going to keep that one aside. We'll love it. But yeah, I'll shoot a little short form content at the Pokemon Center. Just to give you guys a little teaser, I guess, because then next week I'll be gone all week, and I won't have... I do all my editing and stuff here on my PC that I built, and I won't have any of that stuff with me, obviously, when we're traveling. so I will not be able to edit the vlog together until the following week, which is unfortunate, but that is the way it is gonna be, unfortunately. So we'll get it out there. It's just not gonna be for a couple weeks. Got Zoroark, love Zoroark, and Altaria. Two rares in that pack, guys. So we're jumping into this final Evolving Skies pack, which I almost want to say I didn't have any luck with Evolving Skies, but we went to Ohio for a tournament last year, and I bought like 3 packs of Evolving Skies just for fun. The set had just come out, and I pulled the alternate art Rayquaza V out of it, and I was pretty stoked about that. That's a sick card. It's probably one of my favorite Rayquaza arts. I was very happy about that. Got all these items that I'm pulling right here are pretty playable. Boost Shake was kind of a meme, honestly, but it was pretty powerful in one of the decks that I ended up playing. We got Phoebus, Scraggy. Not a big fan of Scraggy. I don't know why. Just never really liked Scraggy as a Pokemon. Drowsy, Love Disc, and we got Wishy Washy, which is like questionably powerful right now. It was kind of a meme when it first came out, but now it might have potential in Qianpao. First of all, the ability Group Power. If this Pokemon has 3 or more water energy attached, it gets plus 150 HP. So this little guy can have 180 HP, which is annoying. And then it's got Schooling Shot 30 plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each basic energy attached to this Pokemon. So this comboed with the Baxcalibur that can just load up as many energy as you want per turn from your hand. This could get really, really powerful really quick. So could be something. And then there's Bravery Charm, which is a new tool card that just came out, which is basically a reprint of former Cape of Toughness, but you can put it onto basic Pokemon and it gives it plus 50 HP. So this guy could be in the 200s for HP, which is insane. 230 HP for this little guy. And it could be cranking out quite a bit of damage if you really load it up with the energy. So we're actually going to keep this as the playable card because it's got some potential again. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this opening. Unfortunately, we came up pretty empty-handed there with just a Capraja and a Metagross V, but that's fine. That's how this is going to be sometimes. We still got to open up some Eeveelution boxes and get those sweet promos, so we're not complaining over here. But yeah, guys, keep hitting up that 500 subscriber video. I'll link it here at the end in the slide. And keep the awesome comments coming. I've had a lot of really, really cool comments from you guys. Very wholesome ones that I've been looking for. A couple that really hit home because if I can borrow you for a quick second, I've liked Pokemon my whole life, but for a while I kind of hid it in the background because I just didn't want to deal with what people thought. And it wasn't until like 3 years ago now that I just decided to fully embrace it. Like 29 years old. And I'm now 32, and I couldn't be happier that I decided to fully embrace it and own my passion for Pokemon. And now I've got all you guys here. So don't be scared to show it. It's fine. It doesn't matter what people think. You love what you love, and that's just how it is. So anyway, I'm not going to hold you guys here any longer. Keep hitting me with your comments in the 500 subscriber video. We're going to be giving that away on the 8th, which is actually 1 day away from the 3-month anniversary, I guess, of the channel starting up. So, yep, guys, we're going to have a couple videos coming out while I'm gone. And keep an eye out for some shorts over this coming weekend. And, well, actually, this video is going to be releasing, I think, the week after. So, anyway, yeah, you know. Gonna be a lot of stuff coming out, so thanks for sticking with me, guys. I appreciate you as always. But until the next video, keep being awesome, and we'll see you in those next ones. Peace.